Welcome back, YouTube. What did I just say? No barking. What do you see? What's out there? What's out there? It's nothing. No barking. Anyway, welcome back, YouTube. Slick here in the Slickhead garages. I've been getting some things done. I had to fully winterize the toy hauler for the winter. Blew out all the lines so there's no water in them. RV antifreeze in the drains, traps, and opened up the hot water heater. So that's done. I gotta get these boat engines in the basement so I don't have to winterize them. And I mowed the grass for the last time, and basically to mulch up the first round of leaves because these are almost done falling. So I've been doing things here around the Slickhead farms. Yeah, I know that sounds funny because we don't grow nothing but failed projects and broken dreams and the occasional hangover when it's alcohol season. But that's what I just say. Knock it off. All right, where I'm at with some things. This dirt bike has been a thorn in my side. I did the brake job on it. They seem to work great. I went to take it for a test ride and I can't get it started again now. You seen I had it started before. It was running fine. And it's overflowing fuel, so the plug is fouling out. So I ordered them up some new spark plugs. So I have some dry ones on hand when I'm troubleshooting this thing. I'm gonna have to pull the carb one more time. I might have to get them a new needle valve because it's overflowing slightly. I bent it a little bit, but now it's like overflowing slightly. So I'll try that again. If not, I'm gonna get them a new needle valve. So it's been a thorn in my side. I just want to take it for a test ride, deliver it to him, but now I can't get it started. It's got all new brakes on it. It's going to work great. My brother's bike, we have all winter. There's going to be many days and nights of cold winter time that we can build this chopper. So hang in there for that. Got the whole motor to do. So hang in there for that. I already told my brother, he's aware. He's not in any rush, you know. We have all winter to mess with that. And I would even love to have him over here helping me work on it a little bit. That would be cool. So there's that. All right, let's get back to wrenching on the Panhead. Back by popular demand, I'm going to do some wrenching. You know, a lot of you guys got offended when I said my wrench videos were boring. You know, it's just that people don't seem to watch them. It reflects in the view count. But I didn't mean I wasn't going to do it ever again. It's just that they're boring. That's all. I'll still do them. But I'm waiting on new points, new condenser, linkered rebuild kit, new air cleaner because this one's all messed up and falling apart. So I got a new one coming. And this thing really bugs me. You know, the fuel is shut off over there at the tank, and it just continues to leak fuel as if that fuel shut off ain't working properly. You know, I don't know if it's coming, it's always wet up in the tunnel here. So that's not right. Like it's coming all the way up through the float. We're just be leaking in here, but it's just a big giant mess. It's always wet. I don't think that fuel shutoff is working too well there, Vic. It's always leaking gas. So what I'm going to do today is this horn is on my last nerves. I know a couple people laughed at me using the fishing hooks and fishing string to hold up the push rod cover tubes. But that's all I have at the time. I don't have any little tiny bungee cords or wooden clothespins to hold them up. But anyway, I want to get rid of this horn. I already moved it up out of the way so I could play with the distributor. But I want to remove it completely because he says he has a problem. The horn ain't working anyway. So I'm going to remove it completely today. Get that out of the way. Investigate why it's not working. I have the dead battery issue. Well, I got it on the smart trickle charger, and it seems to be charging up well. I gotta check the water levels, see what's going on there. I do have some distilled water. I could top it off if I had to. But that's what we're gonna get going on today. The super popular wrenching videos. All right. Let's see if I need to put this dog in the house. I'll hear her barking. So I gotta get that motor off the boat, put it in the basement. All right, you know what? I gotta take Greenie out for a ride, and it's a nice day today too. I could go for a ride. I ain't started her up in several weeks, probably in about a month and a half. Gotta change the oil, and old Black Betty, she's due for an oil change. Oh, there's my glasses. Yeah, put that away later. And I need to take the Road King out for a ride. She's overdue. All right. I gotta order that hitch, hideaway hitch for that trailer. There's the other motor I gotta put away. And there's that 21. I don't even think it's a 21-inch rim. I think it's a 20. What do we got here? That's a 21. 21-inch hamburger drum. 1971, my brother's iron head there. A guy inquired about it if it was for sale. My brother would have to answer that question. So when he watches this video, maybe he will let me know. But I don't know, it might hold sentimental value to my brother, being that it was our dad's first Harley. He might want to keep some parts. I wouldn't know why you'd want that part, you know. It's kind of lame if you ask me. Sell it. Here's the rim. No, and this is a rim he doesn't need anymore either. We just need to get a new drum, or take that one off and paint it, and paint the brake plate there. If not, I want to try to find them all new, whether it be repop or go down to Nick's and find up a chrome, a nice shiny setup that we could put on this bike. See, he's going to need a nice... I wouldn't want to put some old junky setup on this thing. This thing's going to be pretty, you know? All right, let's go get to wrenching. All right, I'll talk to you in a minute. Oh, I forgot to mention, once I get this horn out of the way, when I was setting up the timing on this bike, on the distributor, when I loosened up the adjusting plate nut with that stud under there, once you take the wire out of it, to get any movement out of this, I couldn't get any movement out of it. It was like, I could get some, but man, was it a struggle. Like, it's stuck, it's dirty, it just would not move freely like I see other bikes move real freely, the base plate, when it's loosened. So that bothers me. So while I have time and got points and condenser coming in the mail in the next couple days, I'm going to pop this off here today with you guys. What the hell was that? Oh, okay, it went underneath the horn. Anyway, so that goes there. So I want to pop that off, clean it up, see what's going wrong under there, if it's all gummed up or something, of why it doesn't have any twist movement at all. You know, I want to do make Pacific Mike proud and do a thorough job on it. Some weird looking cracking in the casting. I guess it's nothing but cosmetic. All right, let me get back into this. All right, I checked in here, and that gas it's definitely old. It's definitely brown and dirty. That's got to get dropped out of here. So I'm going to use my trusty, dusty, handy dandy Harbor Freight transfer pump. They're not bad for their $7 value. So let me get into that, see if I don't make a mess. Okay, there she goes. Once you start getting her pumping, she works just like a siphon anyway. Get that nasty stuff out of there for 2 reasons. So I can start up when I go to kick it with some fresh gas, and to stop overflowing through the carburetor. Like I said, I believe either this shut-off petcock is not working. Well, it's probably not working. And then in combination with the float needle not working, it's coming out all over the damn place. It's annoying, and it smells. The old flatty's getting tired of it. She's saying, get this girl out of here. At least clean her up. Alright, let me finish this. Hey, would you look at that? It managed to suck out both sides of the tank, and there's a little couple black specks of dirt. But I've managed to suck out both sides of the tanks without making a mess in my garage like I always do. Alright, got the old gas transfer pump. Drip drying, air drying out. So now, no more gas to be overflowing. She's all empty. Oh, got hung up on my fishing string. All right, let's get this horn off, find out what's going on here. All right, been going over how the horn works. So let's figure out why it's not working. And then we'll get it out of the way so I can work on that distributor with ease. Whoa, would you looky here? Ain't got no gas in it. I'm not a rocket scientist or anything, but I don't think the horn's going to work if that's not hooked up. So Vic, if you're watching, what's the deal with this? Maybe that's why it's not working? But anyway, I'll hook it up and see if it horns. Yo, Mr. Vic.
What's up, Ricky?
Yo, what's going on? Hey, I'm taking apart your horn, and as soon as I take the cover off, one of the wires is off of the horn and it's all taped up. I wanted to call and ask you, do you know why? Because I don't want to hook it up and then it blows some kind of fuse or something shorted out. I don't want to go down that road, if you might know.
Yeah, I don't know. I had that cover off because when it didn't work, I wanted to look, see what's going on or something. So I don't remember.
Did you?
I probably caused it working, so I taped the one thing up so it wouldn't short out or anything.
All right. Do you remember? Or do you think that you taped it up? Or took it off?
Well, I had that thing off, so it must have been me.
Okay. All right. So it didn't already short something out or blow a fuse before, because I want to hook it up. And...
Yeah, because I put it back together and I'm like, let me just tape up the one wire. That way it can't, fuck nothing up.
Okay. Just checking. I just didn't want to throw it on there and go down the same road again. So, all right.
All right.
All right.
You're getting close, though, right?
Yeah. What I'm doing right now is, since I'm waiting for the points of condenser and everything else, I want to look into the horn, remove the horn all the way out of my way so I can get to the distributor easier, because I want to clean underneath that timer base and all that stuff. I just drained all your fuel out. Your fuel valve is not shutting off the gas.
It's not shutting off the gas?
No, because then it's getting to the the float, and it's overflowing. It's getting all up in the carburetor. It's crazy. Something ain't right there.
Well, I bought that online, like at Kirk place, at Dennis Kirk. I think it was there, and I got it, and I couldn't get the thing in there right, and with the copper washer and shit like that's why I took it over there to Nick's and shit. And something just don't seem right there. Now, I got the old stuff, I believe. I have all the old stuff.
Something definitely ain't right because it's overflowing this carburetor all the time.
Huh.
It's driving me nutty. But again, we'll put that on the list. We'll put it towards the back. Let's just get this thing started and running.
Well, when I come back, I'm leaving tomorrow to go to South Carolina. And then from there, I'm driving over to Maggie Valley for the weekend. And then I'll be home Sunday night. So, I'm coming home with that 37 nuts.
Oh, sweet. What? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you think you're going to win it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to fucking win it. That's why I'm going there.
No, you'll be picking it up from me and bringing it to my house. But, hey, Vic, in full disclosure, I have you on YouTube right now. This conversation is being filmed for the YouTube video. When this comes out.
Everybody out there in YouTube world, you might as well throw those tickets away at Wheels Through Time because I got the winning ticket.
Okay. Just bring me my knucklehead home.
Yeah, I'm coming home with that fucking knucklehead, even if I had to steal it.
All right, Vic, I'll talk to you.
All right, later, brother.
See you.
Bye.
All right, you heard it here, folks. Let me get back to that horn. Okay, let's go over this horn assembly. I've been reading over the book. So I got the trumpet from the other side. It's here. I got it wire tied just for YouTube demonstrational purposes. All right. So what the book tells you to do is turn on your ignition switch. Okay. While pressing your horn. When I press the horn, now I got my meter hooked up, and when I press the horn button, let me get it so you can see it. All right, it's making a liar out of me. So when I press the horn button, oh, there it goes. That was a weak one. Let me adjust the tone. This here is your tone adjustment screw. It says to hold the button in and do this until the horn blows. All right, well, I did that. And when I push the button in, I can hear some clicking in the horn, right? I don't know how to do this with the camera. Let's see if my knee will hold it. All right, let me hold the button in. That's holding the button in. Go in with the tone adjustment. Now I got 3. I can get it to 5.7. There it is. Take my finger off the horn. You get nothing. Hit the horn. Oh, it goes away. There it goes. It's screwing up again. All right. Come on, man. I had it working pretty good where it was 5.7 all the time. When I would hit the button. Ready? Hit the button. Hit the button. Dang it. What the hell's wrong with this thing? Hit the button. Started making me think there's something wrong with this switch too up here. But when I get I can get it to go to 5.7. I had it good until I stopped to set all this up for YouTube. Here's 5. I hit the button, hit the horn button, and it can sit there at 5.7 volts. Every time I hit the button. Hit the button, let go of the button, hit the button, and this thing ain't doing nothing. Earlier I heard it clicking, the power pack clicking a little bit. It's doing nothing. I almost think I'm gonna need a new horn power pack, Victor. I tried grounding it and that wasn't the reason. I don't know. Let's hit the horn button. Let go. Hit the horn button. So you're getting power to your power pack. It's just not working. So I think this power pack is messed up. It talked about if you have it, the bracket too tight and you can't let the diaphragm open up. Unless I mess with this, I think that'll allow the diaphragm to loosen up maybe. I'm going to try that before I condemn it. I loosen them up. But let me try that center one. Let me turn off the ignition. All right, I'm going to try that. But I might call tonight and get back to this tomorrow. All right, guys, I'm getting ready to take the timer base off of this Panhead and clean that all up. I told you it was rough. And let's get back into this. And come on in. Yo, large kid.
What's happening, man?
What are you doing, man?
I come to see you.
All right, well, have a seat. Want a drink or something?
I want to chill with you a little bit and see what's going on up in this
All right.
shit. Shack Lives Matter, man.
What's up, YouTube? In case you guys don't know, this is Large. The famous Large, my famous riding buddy. And club brother from RMC. What are you up to, man?
You know, a little this, a little that.
All right, well.
Mostly that. Mostly that.
You want something to drink before I get back into this bike?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
a cigar.
And a cigar? All right, let me go in the house.
Love that, man.
All right, let me put you guys down for a sec.
All right, let's go.
Okay, my buddy Large just left. So let's go over this. In the time lapse, I was taking off the timer base because, as I told you, when I was timing it and I was loosening up the adjustment plate with the stud nut here, I couldn't get any, this is hard to do with one hand, but I couldn't get any swing with the adjustment plate. I mean, you don't get a lot. You only get as much as that notch gives you. But I was struggling for any little centimeter. So I was like, you know, I'm going to have to pull this thing off and take a look at it. So my assumptions were correct. Taking it off, it's got like dried up grease under here. All this is like dried up grease. It's real sticky. That's no good. I'm going to clean all this up and then put some white lithium grease on there as Pacific Mike uses. I'll grease all that up. I'm going to take some Scotch-Brite to it, Scotch-Brite pad, because here's the stud that the nut tightens up on the adjustment plate. Like even this oval in there, it feels real rough. I might take a file to that and get that smoother So when you do loosen this up and do make an adjustment, it'll swing easier. But just clean up inside here and putting all new grease in here. Oh man, it's real sticky. It'll make that thing swing nicely. And I'll take the same thing out here, Scotch-Brite all that up. You can see somebody had painted this at one time and paint got all the way up in there, and that's not helping it when you got paint in there. It's gumming it up. It's not letting it twist freely. So since I have time, I'm waiting on the points and condenser, get all this cleaned up so it's nice and new and fresh. So yeah, the spring clip that goes underneath the base is this guy here. You put that underneath there with that gap where the stud would be, where my thumb would be. That stud right there would be in that area. And then these little divots on the spring clip get held on by this clip over top of underneath. And it was a bitch just taking it off. I know it's a bitch getting it back on because I've watched many of people do it. I've done one myself. It's a bitch. So, man, that's going to be a struggle. But I'll get it. So that's that. And I didn't have enough time. I'm going to end the video here. I didn't have enough time to further troubleshoot the horn. All I want to do is maybe play around with somehow see why the diaphragm inside might be fucking up. But I'm leaning towards the power pack. This is called the power pack on the trumpet horn. I'm leaning towards it's defective. He's just going to have to get another one or a rebuild kit or whatever they have for these. Because I'm leaning towards it's just not working. It's bad. But I'm not going to condemn it just yet. I want to tinker a little bit more. So, all right, everybody. I'm going to end the video right here. I want to apologize for yesterday with all the runny nose and the sniffling, but it was really cold outside, and I just got done mowing the grass, and it worked me up a real lather. So, apologize for all the sniffling and runny nose issues I was having yesterday. It's still cold out right now. But anyway, like I said, Large had left, so I'm going to end it here, and I'll bring you guys back when I'm got all my other parts and when I'm ready to wrench again on it. So, see you guys in the next one. Thanks.